NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. 2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Paul George. Steph Curry's out there with Kemba Walker. And there's Embiid, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. And here's Giannis, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Giannis dishes to Walker. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Walker, a terrific competitor, more than happy to rise up and deliver payback right there. Boom!
Irving against Walker. James left side. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. The rebound by Harden. Irving from long range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Irving from long range. Cans it from downtown.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter. And he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Takes the 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Walker. Back to Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Embiid trying to break loose. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Curry.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Frank Vogel. And Dave, what do you have to say?
Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want to show, but you can still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Walker in the post, covered by Irving. Harden has a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, George. Pass to Curry. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
Harden can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo from deep. George feeds it to Embiid. Back to Giannis. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
To the inside. LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Walker taking his time here. They double team Curry. Nobody near George. And the 3 ball is good. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Irving finds James. And Harden now, top of the key. that goes in. Harden's got 5 now.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hand.
And the rejection by James. And Leonard has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. New players in now for the East. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 3. Middleton outside. Shoots over Leonard. Middleton can't get it to go. It's 2-on-1. Count that one.
And you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
Now, here's Jokic. And stolen by LeBron. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Middleton, no good, unable to end this run. And here's the fast break, up the floor, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Harden against Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
So the West ends up going with the new group.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move to Brooklyn. You know, he was dumped by the Lakers in 2017 in a trade to create cap space. He ended up being selected to his first All-Star game in 19.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Russell from long range. The shot misses. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Here's Davis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
You know, Davis almost forces defenders to foul him when he's on the drive because he's so long and agile off the dribble.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Russell. Back to Lowry. Fires from deep. And Davis pulls it down. Beal against Lowry. Davis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Russell. Jokic trying to free himself up. Russell with the bucket.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Simmons passes to Lillard. Beal gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening, takes the shot there into the contact.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Vucevic, he's checked in for Griffin. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Beal. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Westbrook, and Jokic throws it down.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Lillard outside. 1:27 left to play in the first. Westbrook scanning the floor. And no good that time. Great D that time from Beal. Outside, Davis. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Lillard. On the arc. Great D that time from Middleton.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Beal. All alone. Green for 2 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, people marvel at the explosiveness of Westbrook for good reason, but he also is pretty crafty. This guy he's got some tricks, too.
The West making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Towns. And it's Klay Thompson in for Simmons. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. Shot on the way, and he gets it to go. Lillard's got his second bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Middleton against Thompson. Middleton looking it over. Shoots the 3. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end.
And so it's the West All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. Russell Westbrook out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Vucevic, and it's Jokic in at the power forward. Thompson against Middleton. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Curry's got 8 points.
The 3 ball of Curry, damn it. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
Lillard against Westbrook, and they pick up 2. He has 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Curry. Kicks it down to Middleton. From outside the arc, buries it from 3-point range.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Beal against Middleton. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson against Curry. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Timeout called, East All-Star.
And the lack of rim protection top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Catching up on changes for the West. KD's checked in for Davis. LeBron comes in for Beal. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Lillard. The East All-Stars have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And I wonder if Curry ever thought that so many young players out there would be following his lead. He's absolutely changed the game.
James against George. James, the pass to Aldridge. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That one, no good. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Outside Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
LeBron passes to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Aldridge inside. Vucevic on him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. Durant trying to break free. And that one's good. James.
I love the way James maintains his concentration, even against tight defense there. I mean, it looks like the defense had no chance.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
No one near James as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 9.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Curry. Outside for George. Outside, Walker. Good on the triple. He has 6.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
Irving attacking, and he converts the layup. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 8-point game. Curry from deep three-point land. But they'll get another chance. Outside, Walker. Outside for Curry. Outside, Walker. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry. Over Irving. They get it back. Giannis dishes to Curry. Here's Walker with the 3. Here's Giannis. And it's sent back by KD. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Curry finds Antetokounmpo. Now Walker. Outside Curry. Irving with the steal. Takes it off the glass. And now a 10-point West All-Star lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Aldridge. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And Simmons, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's James Harden in for Thompson. And then for the East, Griffin's checked in for Vucevic. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Curry. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Walker.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 10.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's turned it on here in the second.
Griffin lugging it over. George against Simmons. They get it again. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Harden outside. To the middle, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Here's Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 5 points in the game. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Giannis against Leonard, and they double up Giannis. And it's Russell in the corner. Knocks down the three ball.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Lillard attacking. Towns trying to get open. Tries yet again. And it's Leonard missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 7. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Off target from outside. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lillard the pass to Simmons. Over George. No good from Simmons.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Leonard with the bucket.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Antetokounmpo passes to Griffin. Back to George. Outside Russell. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Here's Leonard. The offensive rebound. Simmons. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Davis is checked in for Leonard. And Bradley Beal subbed in for James Harden. And then for the East All-Stars, Jokic is checked in. And Middleton subbed in for Paul George.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Offensive rebound. Out to Russell. Tries again. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And Westbrook, here we go. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Jokic kicks to Westbrook. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Griffin's shot is off. Down low, here's Davis. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. Davis has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Griffin dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Jokic passes to Westbrook, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You know, Westbrook always in control. He gets the shot that he wants to, and over time, that can just wear out a defense.
Lillard scanning the floor. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Towns. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the West All-Star. That one doesn't go. And so it's the West All-Stars sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats. Shaq, where do you have LeBron ranked on your all-time list?
He has to be right near the top. LeBron's a top 10 player, maybe even top... Maybe even top 5.
Well, arguably, he's the best small forward ever. It's Lightbird and Dr. J are the only comrades that you have to go against.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Harden. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's James in at the 5, down low. Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
James against Embiid. James outside. Shoots over Embiid. Second shot opportunity, and Durant puts it in. Durant's got 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Walker. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. West All-Stars shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
The drive by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
From deep Harden, East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Curry kicks to Giannis. The dish to Embiid. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Durant trying to break free. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. That one falls. 11 points in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
George passes to Curry. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the West All-Stars head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really, really bad news tonight.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Outside for Curry, but Trey buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
To the paint, here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
The feed to Embiid, the kick out to Antetokounmpo. On its way from Curry for two. West All-Stars with the rebound. KD's got his fourth rebound with that.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And the East All-Stars call time here. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
The West making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Leonard, and it's Klay Thompson in for Lillard. And then for the East, Vucevic checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for George. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Kemba Walker.
It's just so crafty on the drive. Curry excels at getting the D to hit him in these situations.
East All-Stars have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. And here's James outside. Aldridge down low. Vucevic defending. Goes back up. Aldridge misses. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 17-point game. Here's Curry and the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Curry looking it over. Pass to Lowry from past the arc. That one no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, here is Harden. 15 points in the game. Buries the jump shot. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Thompson. Vucevic dishes to Embiid. LeBron against Middleton. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Middleton. Curry's got 27.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Thompson and the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Aldridge George down low. Vucevic on him. They get the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Catching up on changes for the West. Towns, he's checked in for Durant. Beal comes in for LeBron. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the West. The East All-Stars haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Hey, making history is part of Russell Westbrook's DNA. Remember when he averaged a triple-double for 3 seasons in a row?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Here's Westbrook. Griffin finds Russell. Outside Westbrook. And Davis sends it back.
Well, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Westbrook passes to Middleton. Tipped away. Beal with the steal. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
And stolen by Simmons. A baseline J. The second effort, and it's sent back by Russell. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Good D by Thompson. The West All-Stars have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The free throw drops for Towns.
I think this is one of the great strengths in Towns' game. Very reliable shooter from the foul line. Forces the defense not to be too anxious to send him to the strike.
Russell against Simmons. Russell kicks to Westbrook. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Defensively, you got to have better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
Lillard's checked in for Klay Thompson. Paul George is checked in for the East. Russell against Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And the basket by Lillard.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Jokic. Towns with the defensive effort. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The free throw drops for Towns.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and the East All-Stars also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
And that puts them right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
Jokic passes to Walker. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
George against Leonard. Lillard outside. He feeds it to Towns. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. James Harden getting it done for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's West now. On the floor for the East All-Stars, starting the fourth. Russell is out there with Kemba Walker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Paul George, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Offline with his 3. Walker against Leonard. And Walker kicks to George. Back to Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Lillard against Walker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lillard's got 11 in the second half. Here's Walker, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you look at Walker, and he's a slight guy, but he powers through it all. Terrific, deceptive strength.
Vucevic checked in for the East. Kyle Lowry comes in for Russell. Outside, Beal. Nobody near Lillard. Again, the West All-Star. Here is Lowry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Leonard with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Shoots. That's good on the jump shot.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Lowry's shot is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Lillard outside. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Looking Looking at who's out there now for the West. Durant comes in for Davis, and it's James Harden in for Bradley Beal. Lowry passes to Curry. Dishes it to Vucevic. Gets a hand on it. Curry on the follow. Curry's got 29.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Passes it to Leonard. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the second free throw, good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Harden. Durant trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Lillard. Durant trying to break free.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
From deep, Harden. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry with the ball. Leonard picks him up. It's Curry outside. It's the three-point bomb. Curry's got 35.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
And it's Harden with the ball for the West All-Stars. And Lillard kicks to Harden. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. George double team. Embiid wide open. It's good from long range.
And you know, when Embiid is knocking it down with consistency from there, watch out. He's got great touch.
KD passes to Leonard. Lillard against Lowry. 6 to shoot. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Over George. Again, the West All-Star.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Here's Curry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Aldridge with him. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Durant trying to break free. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Aldridge.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Curry, good.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Harden's shot is off. George looking around. Inside, Lowry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Lillard up top, Lowry covering, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Curry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And Simmons, he's checked in for the West. And then for the East, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Vucevic, and Middleton subbed in for George.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here is Simmons. The pass to KD. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
That one drops for him. Curry's got 46 points.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Simmons against Lowry. Shoots off the step back. Aldridge. Good.
You know, sometimes overwhelming presence. Aldridge is a handful to deal with because of his height, strength, and length.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Poke loose. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Simmons finds KD. Curry against Harden. Shot clock at 6. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Curry's shot is good.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the 4th. Embiid against Aldridge. Harden draws the double. Simmons on the wing. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Lowry. Curry's got 50 points.
Yeah, just a nice little move through the contact there. Curry with the fantastic body control.
54 seconds left in the game. Here's Simmons off the left rim and out.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
To the inside, here's Aldridge, and the rejection by Embiid. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Beal's checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And a switch here also for the East. Paul George is checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's Aldridge. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. East with the ball, trailing by 19. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's Beal. Now Lillard. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know,